The prestigious NTA Television College, widely recognized for its professionalism and excellence in media training, has achieved another significant milestone. In addition to its existing affiliation with Ahmadu Bello University Zaria for the award of a degree in mass communication, the college has now received official approval from the National Board for Technical Education (NBTE) to commence National Diploma (ND) programs in mass communication and multimedia. Additional programs are also in progress. Admission requirements: a minimum of 5 O-level credit passes in relevant subjects. For National Diploma ND programs, minimum JAMB admissible score of 100. For degree programs, recommended JAMB score of 180 and above. This is a great opportunity to become part of the college's growing legacy in media and broadcast education. For more information,
visit our website at www.ntatvc.edu.ng or call these following numbers: 0803-838-4343, 0806-980-9897. Announcer Management.
The FIFA World Cup 2026 is here. Watch all 104 matches live on Star Times, from the opening match to the final showdown.
And this time, it's not just watching, it's watch and win.
Subscribe or buy a Star Times decoder and stand a chance to win the 10 million naira grand prize, plus many exciting prizes nationwide with subscription packages starting from just 4,000 naira. Recharge now via Star Times app or visit any Star Times office or dealer outlet near you.
Star Times, enjoy digital life.
The prestigious NTA Television College, widely recognized for its professionalism and excellence in media training, has achieved another significant milestone. In addition to its existing affiliation with Ahmadu Bello University Zaria for the award of a degree in mass communication, the college has now received official approval from the National Board for Technical Education (NBTE) to commence National Diploma (ND) programs in mass communication and multimedia. Additional programs are also in progress. Admission requirements: a minimum of 5 O-level credit passes in relevant subjects. For National Diploma ND programs, minimum JAMB admissible score of 100. For degree programs, recommended JAMB score of 180 and above. This is a great opportunity to become part of the college's growing legacy in media and broadcast education. For more information,
visit our website at www.ntatvc.edu.ng or call these following numbers: 0803-838-4343, 0806-980-9897. Announcer Management.
The FIFA World Cup 2026 is here. Watch all 104 matches live on Star Times, from the opening match to the final showdown.
And this time, it's not just watching, it's watch and win.
Subscribe or buy a Star Times decoder and stand a chance to win the 10 million naira grand prize, plus many exciting prizes nationwide with subscription packages starting from just 4,000 naira. Recharge now via Star Times app or visit any Star Times office or dealer outlet near you.
Star Times, enjoy digital life.
Hotels abound everywhere, but when you're looking for a cozy, comfortable, luxury, and environment that will take you to the zenith of your expectations, A&T Residential Hotels is the place. The rooms are designed to be your home away from home. We have services, both bar, room, and kitchen are all 24 hours. We have an Olympic-sized swimming pool and our gym to keep your body fit. Our staff are excellent as they welcome you with royalty. Come shake your body as our nightclub opens every Friday with Asu Barbecue. Asuya joints available all day. We have a whole capacity of about 1,500 for your occasions. Welcome to A&T Presidential Hotels, Kilometer 5, Ilesha, Owo Expressway, Akure, Ondo State. Telephone 081-4633-5949 and 070-1222-6282. A&T Presidential Hotels, comfort and class redefined.
The prestigious NTA Television College, widely recognized for its professionalism and excellence in media training, has achieved another significant milestone. In addition to its existing affiliation with Ahmadu Bello University Zaria for the award of a degree in mass communication, the college has now received official approval from the National Board for Technical Education (NBTE) to commence National Diploma (ND) programs in mass communication and multimedia. Additional programs are also in progress. Admission requirements: a minimum of 5 O-level credit passes in relevant subjects. For National Diploma ND programs, minimum JAMB admissible score of 100. For degree programs, recommended JAMB score of 180 and above. This is a great opportunity to become part of the college's growing legacy in media and broadcast education. For For more information,
Visit our website at www.ntatvc.edu.ng or call these following numbers: 0803-838-4343, 0806-980-9897. Announcer Management.
On the news tonight, Ile-Oluji gets new 10 MVA power injection transformer substation. Plus, Senate wants ends negotiations with bandits as House of Representatives passes state police bill. Good evening and you are welcome on the news tonight. Many thanks for joining us. I am Toyin Batire. A 10 MVA power injection transformer substation has been commissioned in Ile-Oluji Kingdom in Ile-Oluji Okeigbo local government area of the state to improve electricity supply. Ayomide Olowoyo reports that the commissioning was part of activities marking the 10th coronation anniversary of Jegun of Ile-Oluji, His Imperial Majesty Olufaderin Oluwole Adetimehin.
According to research, Ile-Oluji town has been using a 2.5 MVA transformer, which could no longer meet growing electricity demands, which prompted sons and daughters of Ile-Oluji, both home and abroad, to support the project. One of the diamond donors, Oladele Fajemirokun, represented by his daughter, Simisola Fajemirokun, described the project as significant to improving power supply and boosting economic growth in the community.
One thing I do know is that where there's power, it increases people's capacity to do more.
Ondo State Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa, represented by the Commissioner for Culture and Chieftaincy Affairs, Nta Akure, congratulated the monarch on his 10 years on the throne, praising his commitment to development.
It shows that he's been able to provide leadership for his people in order to make his community to be a leading light for other community to emulate.
Community leaders commended the monarch for his service and noted that the project would improve security and support businesses in the area.
It's a major milestone for us as people of this kingdom, and we thank God for making it possible through the instrumentality of the indigents of this community.
His Imperial Majesty Olufaderin Oluwole Adetimehin appreciated individuals, groups, and stakeholders for supporting the project, describing electricity as essential to modern development.
The population has grown, the economy of the place has been expanding, and we have been experiencing shortage of power supply. We are thankful to God that our vision and mission has been fully accomplished.
Further activities marking the 10th coronation anniversary continue. In Akure, Ayomide Olowoyo, NTA News.
Now, Senate has passed a resolution asking sub-national governments to stop negotiations and peace accords with bandits. The lawmakers also want CBN to encourage cashless policy to stifle cash payments to kidnappers as ransom, just as it asks DSS to trace and arrest bandits floating ransom proceeds on social media. The resolutions were sequel to a motion on recent security breaches in parts of Kogi and other states. Meanwhile, Senate has reaffirmed that in line with legislative powers and privileges, the authority to compel the appearance of any witness or issue a warrant of arrest for any witness by the Senate or any of its committees lies exclusively with the presiding officer. In a motion raised by the Senate leader, Opeyemi Bamidele, the Senate also dissociated itself from comments attributed to Senator Adams Oshiomhole during an investigative hearing of the Public Accounts Committee, where he described NLPCL as a bunch of criminals and thieves. The House of Representatives has voted in favor of the Constitutional Amendment Bill seeking the creation of state police, bringing Nigeria one step closer to a fundamental restructuring of its policing architecture. National Assembly correspondent Ignatius Ikwo has details.
It is the final plenary of the third legislative year of the 10th House of Representatives, and history was sitting right inside the chamber. From the attendance, you could tell that this wasn't a day for routine handshakes. It was a day for serious business, voting on the creation of state police. To scale through in the House of Representatives, the bill needs approval of 2/3 of the members, that is, at least 242 members. At about 20 minutes past 1 o'clock in the afternoon, voting commenced.
Maintain your hands up so that we can count you before we now go to the other side.
At the end of the voting, results were announced.
Act to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended, to provide for the establishment of state police and for related matters, and in so doing, approve the bill. And this bill is supported by ayes 289, nays 1, abstain 0, total 290. This bill is read the third time and passed.
Supporters argue that local problems require local solutions, that state police will inject life into community policing, strengthen intelligence gathering, and ensure swift response to security threats at the grassroots.
We want to give wheels to this solution that we think, and Nigerians think, there is a national consensus on it. And what is it? That state police will make response time to incidents of crime shorter than it has always been.
Move for the House to adjourn plenary until July 7th to enable members to go back to their constituencies to observe the end of our legislative year.
The journey of the bill is not yet over, as it must secure the approval of both chambers, and approval from at least 2/3 of the state houses of assembly. That is 24 states before it can be transmitted to the president for assent. For now, what was once considered a distant possibility has now moved a step closer to reality. From the National Assembly, Ignatius Nkwo, NTA News.
We will go on a break. The news continues shortly. Many thanks for staying tuned. You can also watch the news on these social media handles: Facebook at Nta Akure, YouTube at Nta Akure. As social media increasingly shaped public discourse and information consumption, concerns are growing over the spread of misinformation and fake news. Stakeholders are urging citizens to verify information from credible sources before sharing it, warning that false information can undermine public trust and fuel unnecessary tension. Ellen Ndubusi has details.
Social media has become a major source of information for many Nigerians. However, the ease and speed of sharing content online have also fueled the spread of false and misleading information. Some media practitioners say professional journalism remains crucial in ensuring that credible and accurate information reaches the public. They stress the need for social media users to verify information before sharing it.
Even the AI as well has also been a plus and of course a minus, because people can sit down in their room and construct an image and back it up with a write-up.
It brings out a fear in the minds of people, whereby people have to be scared, and then even though that news is not actually true.
Some people are employed by it, that they also use this fake news, and it's because there is a market for it. When there is a market for something, some people will capitalize on that.
Stakeholders also emphasize the importance of public awareness and digital literacy in addressing the challenge. They warn that misinformation can erode public trust, create unnecessary tension, and negatively impact society.
Those who are involved, they should come out and say what is right.
Not everybody should be given an approval to run a social media handle.
The media too, since they have a association, media team, I think they should have people that we look out for all these people that are going about with all these fake
stories.
When that information came out about the fear issue, the government have to quickly attend to that case.
Experts are therefore urging citizens to rely on credible sources, verify facts, and think critically before sharing information on social media platforms. Nta Akure, Helen Ndubuisi, NTA News.
The first batch of Nigerians evacuated from South Africa following the recent wave of xenophobic attacks has arrived in Lagos. A total of 268 returnees landed at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport on Thursday aboard an Air Peace flight arranged as part of the federal government's repatriation efforts. The evacuation flight, originally scheduled to depart on Monday, was detailed to Wednesday due to documentation and processing issues before eventually taking off. The federal government said more than 1,000 Nigerians have indicated their willingness to leave South Africa and return home, with additional evacuation flights expected in the coming days. International Monetary Fund re-endorsed Nigerians' economic reforms. For details of this and more, on Business News, let's join Ifemi Suleiman.
The federal government has launched Rev 360, a digital tax administration platform designed to improve tax compliance, simplifying taxpayer interactions, and strengthening revenue collection as part of ongoing reforms to modernize Nigeria's tax system. The federal government described the platform as a major step in the modernization of the country's revenue administration. In another news, the International Monetary Fund (IMF) has re-endorsed Nigeria's ongoing economic reforms, citing improvements in macroeconomic stability and growth prospects, but warned that worsening poverty and food insecurity continue to pose significant social and economic risk as households continue to grapple with elevated living costs. And that is all on Business News. In Nta Akure, Oluwanifemi Suleiman, NTA News.
And next is sports update with Bright Ebucho.
The 2026 FIFA World Cup kicks off tonight with host Mexico taking on South Africa at the Mexico City Stadium starting at 8 p.m. Nigerian time. The opening match marks a historic occasion as it mirrors the previous World Cup opener, bringing back memories of the 1-1 draw between the two teams during the 2010 finals in Johannesburg. Now, 16 years later, both teams are ready to compete on football's biggest stage, eager to start their World Cup journey with a victory. In another group match, South Korea will face the Czech Republic at 3 a.m. on Friday. Meanwhile, sports enthusiasts in Abuja have reacted positively to Nigerians' narrow 2-1 defeat to Portugal, describing the performance as encouraging despite the result. Many fans noted that the Super Eagles matched one of Europe's strongest teams for long periods, showing improved organization, fighting spirit, and attacking purpose under coach Eric Chell. Fans expressed optimism that the display offers a solid foundation for future competitions, with many praising the team's resilience and training and emphasizing that the quality of the display was more significant than the final score. Elsewhere, the FCT Sports Association Board's screening committee has submitted a report to the Director of Sports recommending reforms to improve governance, boost grassroots sports, and strengthen talent identification and development in the FCT. The proposals aim to enhance sports administration and produce athletes capable of competing at higher levels. At the presentation, several sports administrators, including the general manager of NTA Sports 24, Kayode Adeniyi, were honored with medals and awards for their contributions to sports development in the country. And lastly, the NWFL Super 6 title race took a thrilling turn on March Day 3 in Port Harcourt as Edo Queens climbed to the top of the table with a commanding 6-2 win over Abia Angels. Defending champions Bayaso Queens kept their title aspirations alive with a hard-fought 2-1 triumph over Rivers Angels, and FC Robo Queens also enhancing their prospects. The battle for the NWFL title remains wide open as the final rounds approach. For sports updates, Bright Ebuchu, NTA News.
And that's the size of the package tonight. We thank you for watching. Good evening.